As we all know that water is life, we need water every day, every month, whole year in short. Okay, so as we need water to meet our needs, we must save water. Okay, or for this you have to stop rainwater. Now how can we stop rainwater or collect rainwater? We have seen about the wells, dams. Okay, we are going to see some more ways to stop the rainwater. Now what happens? First thing, when we see, for example, if we'll take off dam, time we have seen, if we construct a dam, means if we build a wall in the flowing river water, then water stops at one side, and when it starts, it may percolate into the soil, and as the water percolates, means it starts sipping. So in this diagram you can see the process of percolation. The percolation is written above that, you can see an arrow. So that is showing that river water or any water, when you stop on the ground, it starts going into the land, and because of it the groundwater storage increases and trees get more water. So all the lands are getting proper water, and so we can do proper cultivation. Even wells also get proper or enough amount of water. You can see in the lake also, the lake water increases. So when you stop the water, the percolation of water into the soil increases. Now here are some different several methods, to make rainwater seep. First thing, we can build a large dams, but building large dams is not possible in every place. So what we can do, government and the people take some steps and undertake some activities or some works like building smaller reservoirs. So in this picture you can see the construction of smaller reservoirs. Means dams are a huge walls, yes. So these are small walls which can stop the water. You can see the flow is stopped, so water is collected in one place. So because of it, can you see greenery in that surrounding? Now the second work what we can do, that is counter bunding. This is counter bunding, like steps. So you can build those steps, or you can construct, like make plain the ground. You can see it in the picture, and there you can start farming, or the water is stopped because of it on one step. You can see it in the picture. Now the next thing what you can do to stop the water is that you can build bunds or bandaras. Yes, the smaller streams. Now these are smaller streams. So you can see here the construction of bunds and bandaras. So this is one of the bandara. You have seen this in your daily life. You might have seen. So this is the construction of bandaras, and these are bunds. And because of this, water is stopped flowing. And it starts collecting, and because of this, groundwater level increases. Now in some places, in order to collect water near the river beds, wells are dug, and in this well the water is collected, and this water they can use in their daily life. Now we all know that rainwater falls on the roof of the house. So here we are going to see what is roof water harvesting. Means the water falling on the roof of a house is also collected in a large tanks which are placed beside the house. This method also helps us to store as much as water possible. Now you can see it in the picture. The roof is having a pipe. That pipe is going in one small tank that is called as distillation tank. Means there the water is purified. Can you see little down a brown bucket and a tap for that? So you can also use water. If you are coming from out, you can use the water from that bucket, wash your legs and go. And other pipe is going into the big tank. Now big tank to the right hand side, Again there are two pipes. One is going till the bottom, that is hand pump. So with the help of hand pump also are you able to remove water? If the water goes to the higher level, yeah, if it exceeds the tank, yeah, then it will again come on the ground. Instead of that, can you see they have done one more again pipeline, yeah, so that it will collect in a tube like structure. They have written, see, percolation pit, yeah, means if the water exceeds, yeah, means it goes overflows the bigger tank, then it can go through that pipe into that other pit, and from that the water will be percolated into the ground, so ground will also get enough water. So in this way children, you can reuse the rainwater. Okay, so these methods also you can use at home. You can use this water as much as possible. In this picture also you can see, here directly it is given in the groundwater, okay, under the land here. So it is very important to use water carefully and to stop rainwater from flowing. Why? Because if once the water flows away, you can't bring it back children. So it is very essential to stop rainwater from flowing, because if you stop it, it will seep into the ground or it may collect into your tanks, and this is called as water management. So here the definition in your textbook, that is taking steps to ensure that rainwater will be available even in the period after the rainy season, is called as water management. Means planning something to take care that the rainwater may also be available in whole year is called as a water management. So here we have finished the lesson, and they have given, obtained some information and discussed what methods of water management are being used in your surrounding. You can write that in your textbook with pencil. So always remember children that water is life. Use it judiciously, means carefully. Don't overuse it or misuse the water. So what we have learned in this lesson is that when the harmful substances for living thing get mixed into the water, then that water becomes polluted. Second thing, before the wastewater is let into the water bodies, it is processed in many ways to prevent the water pollution. Before the water is supplied to the public, whatever substance are dissolved in it or undissolved substances from the water are separated at the water works, and the germs in it are destroyed by the following methods. Okay, next thing what we have learned, that is if it does not rain for a long time, it may lead to droughts and famine. Famine condition affects humans, animals, and also the plants of that region. And the last point, that is water management means stopping the water, letting it to percolate, storing the water, letting it to percolate into the ground to make it available even after rainy season.